Hi, I'm Bill Moore, and I'm on a mission to add alpha to your trading through the power of relative value analysis. If you're looking for more candlestick patterns, then this is not for you. But if you're ready to take it to the next level and trade like a professional, then stick around. Today we made a basket of freight and courier companies, and they all have a market cap of at least 500 million. That's not a very big list, only about 10 guys, which leads to 45 potential pairs. So I ran the analysis with no filters, of course, and so we have all 45 listed over here. Interestingly, when I set the correlation for 0.8 and RW coefficient for 0.8 and filter it, well, we've still got about 30 of those. So these guys are very, very highly correlated and very much in the same industry. So let's look for some pairs that have behaved well in the past by setting the number of winners to at least 3. And let's look for some things that currently have a little bit of potential edge on them. We're going to set it for 5%. By the way, the expectation value number uses the first passage time density tool and looks out 30 days. So this is saying 5% edge in 30 days. When I do that, the number of pairs gets much smaller here. It is precisely 2. I've looked at both of these, but the one that I do want to take a look at is this one here. So it's not an absolutely perfect picture, but it does have some pretty good action on it, right? Which obviously helps us to make money. Plus, it does have a perfect track record. It's been outside the second standard deviation 5 times. It's returned profitably to the mean 4 times so far, and it's the 5th one that is currently open that we would like to figure out how to profit from. So everything looks good there. You know, it's saying that it looks like it's still talking about over a month of time before it returns to the mean profitably, but you know, that might be okay. We might also consider setting the target not quite all the way down to the mean. But in any case, let's go add this to the observe page. By the way, let me mention on the observe page, it's not just a bigger chart. Okay, it is actually the place where we can store all of the things that we want to keep up with. So we do analysis each day, but we keep those things here on the observe page so we can follow them in the future. So you can see here a lot of the recommendations that we've had in the past. So this is kind of an interesting picture. If we go back not quite a year ago, it was below the second standard deviation, and now it's well above the second standard deviation above. It has already looked, you know, it's got a few moves down at the moment, and it is kind of bouncing off a point that it's been at, again, it's not quite a year ago, almost 1 year ago. So, you know, it did this last time it was there. If it does that again, we'll make a huge profit on this one. I kind of like this picture. I think it's interesting, and the correlation and RW coefficient are great. So let's take a look at it in the hitting probabilities. And that's a pretty strong mean reversion tendency here. That looks good. The current value is way out there, right? We've seen these big swings this product has had. It's out at 34.21, let's say. Let's run the Monte Carlo simulation with 10,000 paths. And it's, you know, these are pretty good numbers, right? It's saying in 30 days that we have a 94% chance of at least being a winner, only 6% chance of being a loser in that time. The time getting back to the mean, now the mean they're showing is minus 1.49, which is a long ways from where it is right now. And it's saying we're going to get there half the time in 3 months. So, but the mode being 49, which is still, you know, over a month and a half. What if we try to set this target somewhere, you know, closer to, I don't know, let's just put it at 10. See what that does. Well, the mode then gets to 27, you know, less than 30 days, which is better. The winning chances increase slightly. So I think we're going to make this the recommendation of the day. We're just not going to shoot for the mean as a target price. So let's go ahead and make this the recommendation. Let's look over here one more time at the detail page. So the picture's pretty good. It's got a perfect track record. Correlation is strong, 0.91. RW coefficient is very strong, 0.86. The ratio we're going to trade is 3.5. And it is currently way out here outside the second standard deviation. And, you know, we're not going to try to target all the way back to here. We're going to target something closer to in a range in this area, kind of perhaps trying to find a support line somewhere in this area. So that's around 10, and I think that's going to be a target price for us. So that's good. So our recommendation of the day is ODFL minus 3.5 of ARCB. It is a short, so for every share of ODFL that you sell, you're going to buy 3.5 shares of ARCB. Good luck with your trading.